So when I was interviewing you, I realized that you're originally from Long Island, right?
Yes.
So is Phil Baroni, who is a really famous
Yeah.
UFC fighter.
Yes.
What's your take on what happened with him? Because I mean, I don't know the guy. I actually did meet him
Yeah.
once. I actually hung out with him one time, and he was cool with me, but it was a very long time ago. I I I always understood that he was always a bad egg. He was always in trouble. What's your take on it?
On the murder,
Yeah,
supposedly,
yeah, the
allegedly, of
murder.
Phil. Well,
Mur-
my take on the murder is realistically, look, since I'm a guy who's been to prison and I've got a lot of fucking criminal history, I can't knock somebody for killing their wife or their girlfriend. You don't hear me out though.
Okay.
With that being said, with that being said,
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't know the situation on what happened. I don't know if he even killed her. I
Right.
have a hard time usually believing what the police write in reports because they've lied about me. So as far
Okay.
as Eric Olsen's statement on the Phil Baroni situation is, I didn't see him kill anybody. I don't know what happened. But
Yeah.
if somebody, but at so murdering your wife or your girlfriend is a slippery slope. Allow me to explain. If you go to prison and you're a guy who murders women and abuses women, you're dead.
Yeah.
By and by, you will not get by in the yard because nobody wants to hang out with some degenerate who's fucking going to abduct their mother while she's out on a fucking walk with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you're married to a woman and she's cheating on you, playing games with you, disrespecting you, stealing your money. Some people might disagree with me on this. Some people might not. My personal opinion could be you can just walk away and leave, or you can throw your life away. So who knows what happened? Was she cheating on him and disrespected him and he lost it and fucked her up and killed her? Did something happen, or was he just abusive and killed her? So that's the type of situation as a convict I look at when I'm on the yard in the past and a guy comes on there, oh, he murdered his wife. Let me see your paperwork. Why did it happen? What happened? You can usually tell and judge, well, the bitch was cheating on me and robbed my fucking 401k plan. So
Right.
I got angry and I killed her. It
Yeah.
sucks. I wish I didn't do it, but I did it. Here I am for 50 years.
Right. Right. Right.
I think Phil's case is just an accumulatory thing. So back in the day, I didn't know him from Long Island. Um, he's from Massapequa. I'm from Levittown. I don't
Hmm.
even know how old he is. He was fighting. I think, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but he
Yeah.
was a good fighter. He was very entertaining back in the day. Motherfucker could fight.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He was like the little Long Island Guido that could actually fight.
Yeah. 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 That's right. That's right. Yeah.
He's like the demigod of all the Jersey Shore Guidos
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he looked like them, but he could also bury everybody. I mean, he
Right.
could fight. I think with Phil, it's a mixture of three things: personality, getting brain damage, too much steroids, and then this is the main thing everyone overlooks. What does he have left in his life? When you fight at such a high level, because I've never been at the UFC. That
Hmm.
motherfucker beat Caro Parisian, I believe. He beat a few people. He did a lot of things on a very elite high level, and he was one of the forefounders of it. Because if you're going to speak about original MMA from Long Island, you got to talk about Phil. When somebody reaches that pinnacle and then they lose and they come down, and let's say they retire and they just come down, okay. But let's say you have the personality of a lot of fighters have, of the excitement, the adrenaline. I need more and
Hmm.
more. I need to be validated through something in front of millions. With that taken away, what the fuck they gonna do? Work at fucking, even if they own a successful business, they're bored. So then they'll start getting into drugs, which he did. He was into that. Then they'll start getting into fucking girls, which again, like if you're sleeping with 50 fucking girls, sooner than later something's gonna happen. Um, which he did. And then he was just kind of going crazy. So I think it was basically just Phil being at the end of his rope with what are you gonna do after you were at the top? Then you're all the way at the bottom because you've
Hmm.
literally been crushed now. He literally almost can't fight anymore.
Hmm.
If you watched a lot of his last fights, he's like brain damaged and
Oh.
slow, badly punchy. Um, and then I mean, juice, head trauma, already have the disposition mixed in 30 years ago of not wanting to tolerate any type of perceived disrespect, and that's the perfect storm. And
Hmm.
that's what happened. I'm surprised he even got arrested for it though in Mexico. I would have. I mean, I could tell you that if I'm going to kill somebody in Mexico, I'm going to make sure that I have enough money, probably just $1,000, to be like, look, please look the other way for 30 minutes while I cross the border.
Yeah. Right.
It's a sad situation, I guess, because the guy is he going to be in a Mexican prison? I don't know.
I have no idea, man. I don't know how it works. I don't know the rules and regulations. Usually you get tried in the spot that the crime was committed.
I can't imagine anyone gets convicted in a country like that though that has money.
That's true. But who knows if he really has money?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know?
That's also true.
Yeah.
But that's my take on him.